What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another video. So guys, today we are playing some Middle-earth Shadow of War. This game is free this month for PlayStation Plus members. In this video I'm just going to show you guys some gameplay. I'm going to tell you guys what kind of game this is. Also, I will give you guys a small review. I will give you guys my first impression, so you guys will know what kind of game this is, and if you like it you can go ahead and get it for free for the people on PlayStation. For the people on Xbox and PC, you can get it as well, of course. It shouldn't be that expensive anymore since the game is from 2017. First of all, this game is the second in the series. The first one was called Shadow of Mordor, and this game is based on the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movies. So if you like those movies, this game is definitely something for you. It's not exactly the same though, so there are similarities, but it's not exactly the same. I don't know how much because I'm not the expert in those movies, but for me it actually resembles it quite a lot. So the story starts out with a part about what happened previously, so probably in the first game. So this is a great help, of course, for the people who didn't play the first game. Then you have a prologue. This is basically where the story of Shadow of War starts. I'm not going to show you guys the entire story because I don't want to spoil it in a way as well. But basically in the prologue, the main character Talion and his spirit, the Lord of Elves, Celebrimbor, who lives in his body, they make a ring. This ring is very powerful. You get to play with it like 5 minutes and then you already have to give it away. So they made the ring and they already had to give it away. But basically this ring has a lot of powers. And the reason that we gave it away was Talion. So this guy, he wanted to save his friend, his spirit actually, who lives in his body as well. And the only way that he could save him was actually by giving his ring to the crazy spider lady. I forgot her name. I think it was Shurup or something like that. And then basically the real story starts. Act 1. You have 4 acts in this game. The first act is called The Siege of Minas Ithil. So this city is being taken by orcs, I think, and basically you're gonna help to save it. So over here you can see it's taken. Orcs, yeah, you guys probably already know what orcs is, and this is the beginning of the game. So let me just start out with showing you guys some gameplay of this game, because when I actually first started playing this game and I saw like the story and like the way it looked, I was like, this game is not really something for me. But then I actually started playing it, then I saw how the combat in this game was, and then I actually thought like, oh my god, this game is sick. So the story itself, not the biggest fan, like the cutscenes and stuff like that, but like the fighting in the game, the running around on the great map. So it's a open world game, by the way, open world RPG. That's something that I really like. So as you guys can see, the fighting in the game already looks sick. You also have like a lot of animations. You can do like crazy parkour in the cities as well. So you have 5 cities. I think you have a very big map, by the way. You can climb statues, you can climb buildings, you can jump from building to building. I really like this. You also have no fall damage. So the climbing, the parkour, and the combat, I really like it. The story, I guess that it's not really my style. That's why I'm saying that I don't enjoy it that much. But also I haven't finished it entirely yet. So maybe if I finish it, my opinion will change. But for now, it's actually a little bit confusing. Maybe because I haven't played the first game. But the combat, the jumping around like this, I really enjoy it. And the story, as I said, maybe I will get it later on. Maybe it will get better when I actually get near the end. So over here, another fighting scene. I really wanted to show you guys the fighting scenes first before I actually explained the game a little bit, so you guys would know how this game is. Because most of the time, you're just in free roam, you're just fighting, you're just running around, and the story is just actually a little bit of an extra, you could say. But basically, Talion, he has a sword, he has a dagger, he has bow and arrow, he has special abilities as well. The more you progress in the game, the stronger he gets, the more abilities he has, and the cooler that the fights will actually look. So this game is actually great at helping you out as well in the beginning. So they always show you controls. So even though that you already know them, they still show them. I find it very good that I show this, because the controls in this game are not similar to any game that I have played before. So I find it very good that they actually keep on explaining everything and keep on helping you. So now that I showed you guys some gameplay, let me just explain the game a little bit more, because this is important as well, of course. The game is a little bit complicated, I'm not gonna lie. I have been playing it for a couple of days, but I'm still struggling a little bit. Basically, in the options menu, you have an option called quests. Quests is basically missions. So if you want to follow the storyline of the game, you have to do quests. You have main quests. This is the main storyline. Then you also have like side missions, kind of, or challenges. These are just, yeah, as I said, side missions. So you have the main storyline, and then you also have like extra stuff that you can do in free roam. So this is the map from one of the cities, by the way. So this is how the map looks. Then you can also zoom out, so you can have like the bigger picture, and then you will see you have like all these cities spread out over the map. There's a huge gap between them, but don't worry, you have fast travel. So the story, do quests, you have fast travel, you can mark them on the map very easily. Then you also have this option in the menu called Army. Now each city, as far as I understand actually, is taken by orcs or uruks or other mythical creatures, and basically they're protected by an army. This army consists of all these camps that are spread out to protect the city, the inner of the city. So what you are seeing over here is basically all the leaders of the army, so the captains, the war chiefs, the commanders, all of that. And this is something that doesn't have to do with the story, so this is actually something separate. So when you're not doing the story, you can actually go ahead and assassinate these guys. You can take them out, help the city, get rid of them. You can also get more information about these captains by interrogating orcs, so you can actually know their weakness, know how they look, and also their rank. For example, if you have like a orc that you don't have any info about, you try to attack them, but their rank turns out to be really high, then it might be that they're just a little bit too difficult to take out, so you can actually rank up and take them out later on. So over here, this is how it looks when you interrogate someone. Then you actually have an option to get info about a captain that you want. So for example, I always do the left side first, so I'm just clearing the left side, or the right side, doesn't really matter. So you can actually do it strategically, look at it as a war, as a real war. And the thing is, for example, over here I have an interaction with one of the warlords, so you have like a cutscene. They have like a different look, they have like special weapons. They also drop these weapons sometimes when you defeat them, so this is pretty cool. But the thing is, for example, when they kill you, they rank up. So they actually become better, they get a higher level, they get higher equipment maybe, and they also rank up in the army. So this is something pretty cool. It's like a dynamic system. It's something that I haven't seen in games before. So when they kill you, they get better and you can get revenge on them. So when you die, it actually has an impact on the rest of the game. So it's dynamic, it's pretty cool. I like features like this. When you're bored of the story, for example, this is a great thing to keep you busy, by the way. So it's something totally separate from the story as far as I know. When you kill the warlord, you also have like cool animations. They might drop a item. So for example, over here, a captain actually dropped a dagger. You can pick it up, you can use it as your own, or you can just sell it. If it's better than yours, you can use it, of course. But basically, this is something that can keep you busy when you're kind of bored of the story as well. So a little bit more about the character himself. I know this is not that interesting, guys, but this will actually really help you in the beginning. So you have an option in the options menu called character, and over here you basically have skill points. Each time you level up, you get a skill points, and with these skill points you can unlock new skills that you can actually use in combat that will actually make Talion or your character better. So for example, over here, a skill Carriger Rider, it's one of the first skills that you unlock. You can use it to ride a Carriger, so this is like a mythical animal, you could say. Pretty cool, you can use it in combat as well. Then you also have the inventory option in the menu, and this is basically where you can switch your sword, switch your dagger, your bow and arrow, and here you can also upgrade them with money, in-game money. And this money you can pretty much get by picking it up off the floor, or by selling daggers or swords or armor that you don't need. So guys, that was pretty much it. I showed you guys some gameplay, what you can do in this game, also a little bit about the story. I haven't finished the story yet myself, but it takes around 20 to 30 hours, I read online. And when you actually do all the stuff in the open world as well, it can take up to 50 hours to finish the game. So that's really long. So if you don't know what to do, this game will keep you busy. It's really nice to play. I actually enjoy playing this a lot. The story, as I said, it doesn't interest me that much. So the team doesn't like interest me that much. But for the people that find it more interesting, this game might actually be very fun. For me, it's still fun, of course. Don't understand me wrong, but just the story, it's not really my thing. So guys, that was it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask them. I will also check out the other PS Plus game of this month, and maybe I will make a video about it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and peace out, you guys.